Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lore nuts of all ages, shapes and sizes. Welcome to this special channel update edition of the ShoddyCast. I just wanted to reach out to you guys today as the year draws to a close, and this will most likely be our last video of the year, just to let you know about the going-ons over here at the ShoddyCast and what we have planned for the future and all that. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. If it doesn't, you can go ahead and leave now, maybe watch one of our other videos a couple hundred times. That's okay with me too. You do what you gotta do. Anyway, yes, I just wanted to go ahead and thank you guys all for the absolutely crazy year we've had this year with the ShoddyCast. It's been a good year for lore. This year we've been featured on Kotaku not once, but twice thanks to the improved quality of our Fallout lore series. We've run our first successful, may I add, charity fundraiser where we were able to raise a couple $100 for Alzheimer's, as well as we got the opportunity also in that project to work with big-time voice actors like Wes Johnson and Jeff Baker. Getting the chance to put them in one of our videos was just really great, and only made possible because our channel has experienced such a quick and rapid growth. You know, we're really getting the ShoddyCast brand out there and spreading the love of lore, and it's been really fun. This year, thanks to our increased donations, we've also been able to move one of our lore series slots from a bi-weekly to a weekly episode. So we introduced that format with the Dragon Age lore series, which proved very successful. I know that you guys have emphasized and screamed and yelled from the comments that you'd like these videos more frequently, and that's absolutely something we're working on. We just don't want to sacrifice the quality of them in the process. And so, yeah, we've worked on that with the Dragon Age lore series, and now we're doing it now with the Witcher lore series, and we hope to keep moving all of our series to a weekly format instead of bi-weekly. Getting 2 videos a month is not nearly as good as getting 4. I think we could all agree on that. This year, we also got the awesome and crazy opportunity to work with Eric Dellums, who is now helping us create the Witcher lore series. And for those of you who don't recognize that name right away, he's voiced characters in Fallout and Skyrim. As we move forward with the channel and the lore series, we're definitely hoping more and more to hire actual actors who have voiced the games. That way we can take this thing to a whole new level. Who knows, maybe one day we'll have a Mass Effect lore series that's voiced by Commander Shepard. Hey, it could happen. It could happen. While it has been an outstanding year for lore on the channel, you guys, as the viewers, have also raised some concerns and have given us your feedback, and as always, we're listening. One of the most frequently brought up concerns is the length of our videos, particularly the Fallout lore series. Now, as you guys probably know, the first season of Fallout lore, bi-weekly series, right? So it ran every other week, and we did about, I think, 18 episodes of that, and they were each between 10 to 12 to 13 minutes long. And while that format was working with us, the series had hit a brick wall. It wasn't growing anymore. So we definitely knew that we needed to, open up a new chapter and relaunch the series maybe in a more engaging way. And so what we decided to do was take it to the next level with machinima, meaning that instead of having static shots or pictures moving across the screen as we're talking about lore, we now have actual characters playing these things out, and it's all very cinematic now. Now, the new format has been incredibly successful. We've actually nearly doubled our viewers of the Fallout lore series thanks to that new format. It's also that format that we have to thank for why we were featured on Kotaku. However, it does have its drawbacks. Making machinima takes an incredibly long time, and our machinima artist, Tommy, can only push out a couple minutes of machinima every 2 weeks. Now, several months ago, before we moved into that Season 2 format, we were trying to raise money to make it a weekly series, a weekly Fallout series instead of a bi-weekly one, but sadly just weren't able to raise enough money at the time. But maybe now that we have new viewers, I know a lot of you out there have just gotten on board with us more recently, maybe you can check us out on Patreon, and with enough support, again, it all comes down to that, really. That's how we grow our team. So We're hoping one day we can bring on a second machinima artist. That way we could be bringing the Fallout lore series each and every week instead of every other week, and also increase the length of the videos as well. I can always find more team members and more creators to work with us. I'm just always limited by the resources we have, and that's where you guys come in, and we always have the means to do that, and that's always through Patreon, and you guys know that you can unlock bonus lore audiobooks, and we have rewards for doing that as well. So again, we hear you guys want longer Fallout lore videos, and it'll definitely come. It'll just come with time and more support. What we'll go ahead and do, just so it's very well defined for you guys, I know how much it would cost to hire new machinima artists, things like that, so what I'll go ahead and do is reintroduce the little goals, the little milestone goals that appear on the left-hand side of the Patreon page, so you guys know exactly how much more money we need to raise if we were to make the Fallout lore series the weekly series that everyone wants it to be. A big shout out to anyone who has donated in the past or present. It really helps accelerate that growth. And if you can't donate or are unable to donate, that's fine too. Just liking our videos and sharing them, even just tuning in, it's the way YouTube channels grow, so we appreciate that as well. Another concern, or another thing that you guys have pointed out here on the channel, especially our more hardcore lore fans, is that our shows tend to be, lore that you already know, and that tends to come more from the hardcore fans that study up and read wikis about the lore of these video game universes, and we hear you, absolutely. The lore videos were always meant for people who are interested in studying lore in a video game and have just never gotten around to it. They're not one to pick up the books in a video game and start reading about the universe. So they've always served as a diving off point. The best studying is always going to be on your own. I mean, that was always the best way I studied lore, was either reading the wikis for myself or the books and talking to the NPCs in the video games. We don't write the lore in video games, so we can never add on to lore or give you guys new information. It's always going to be stuff that is found right there in the games. But we hear the hardcore fans, we hear you guys, and you guys want some, maybe to learn a thing or two you haven't ever heard before, and that was what the Hidden History episode was all about. So if you guys have already seen that, that's great. If you haven't, I'll go ahead and include an annotation right here. But yeah, our Hidden History series here on YouTube, it's just a pilot right now where we wanted to kind of see your guys' reaction to that video. We wanted to see if it's something you guys would be interested in. But yeah, that's all about hopefully bringing you guys information, especially you hardcore players, information that you maybe didn't know when playing the video games. The hidden historical reference of video games aren't something that usually get talked about a lot outside of, some forums and things like that. So we're hoping that show will kind of fill that hole for you guys, and we hope to be making more of those real soon. Another thing you guys have been asking about, working with us possibly. Many of you guys have talent, whether it be in editing, voice acting, what have you, and want to see about getting involved with the ShoddyCast. We are a team of creators here now, and we're always looking for more talent, especially if you're passionate. So if you're interested in collaborating with us, you can send an email to noreply@shoddycast.com. Now, in this email, you need to include examples of your past work. We're all about hiring professionals here and people who can create quality for us. So if you've got talent in voice acting, talk about that a bit. If you have talent in writing, or maybe you know a lot of lore about a specific video game, let us know about that. What we do with those emails is we put your email address into a contact list based on your preference. So say you're a writer and you like to write about the lore in video games. What we'll do is put you under the contact list of writers, and whenever we have a new lore series coming out, we email all the people on that list so that you can go to apply for that writing job. It's a very, very simple way to do it. If you guys are interested in that, again, just go ahead and email that address. Don't expect a reply back from that address, just because we do get a lot of emails through there. But just know, if you send an email there, you have been added to our lists, and you'll be alerted when any job arises. So yes, that is pretty much the recap of the year. If you guys have any more feedback or suggestions, anything like that at all, please please leave them in the comment section below. We do read each and every one of those comments. Looking forward now, looking forward into next year. We're always about pushing the channel to new heights. To achieve that mission, we're always looking to add new shows to the channel. Always first about the quality though, then about the quantity, so we'll always keep an eye on that. I also wanted to reveal our new channel logo. We just wanted a logo that better represented the brand of the channel and what we're trying to create here, so I hope you guys like it. If you don't, just don't look at it then, you know? Just don't look at it. For the next week, don't expect any new content posted to this channel. That's right, it's the holiday season, and us nerds have families too. Here's to a new year. I've been Josh, thanks for joining me, and as they say in my hometown, oop, wrong channel, we'll catch you later.